Hello and welcome. We're here at Edgbaston. You join us for this match between England and India. My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Ali. We're to go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
The home crowd will be looking forward to some early wickets as the captain wins the toss and decides to have a bowl.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway.
अब्दाली खान आपको हाय मेरा थैंक यू सो मच.
The new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that.
हाँ अब्दाली मैं मेरे ख्याल से पहचान गया हूँ आपको. आप अरहान के नाम से भी पहले आए हो. अरहान शायद ना. अरहान थैंक यू सो मच.
On that nicely, good defence. Dug that out well. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
सबको रिप्लाई है दोस्तों. सबको रिप्लाई है.
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. That's the over. Batters don't trouble the scorers. That's precise bowling. Kemp, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Trouble. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. That's going a long way. What a shot.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over, India are 10 for none. Bell from the city end. Can't get that outside the ring field. There's a chance if it hits. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Nice solid defensive shot.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
That's a great shot. Pierce the gap between point and cover point. It's a fast outfield, so that'll be 4 more.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Well, that's just a classic cover drive. Beautiful to watch. Great sound off the bat. That's 4 more.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
How will the bowler respond?
Misses everything. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Knight, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Needs a direct hit.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Ten runs added there. India 35 for 1. Bell from the city end.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
On that nicely, good defence. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. India are 46 for 1. Eccleston, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
अच्छा ये थैंक्स है वो सब भाई लोगों को जिन्होंने बिना बोले सब्सक्राइब किया यार थैंक यू
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Crack! Head was completely still, and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6. Going with spin now.
The captain is going with the spinner.
Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Was quick onto that in the infield. Needs to be on target. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but have to head back to the pavilion.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Nice, solid defensive shot. Glenn sees the end of the over. A superb one it was. No runs and a wicket to show for it as well.
They were just a bit flat after the power play. They came out hard, and I think they really need to keep up that mentality for the back half of the innings.
Eccleston from the pavilion end. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Eccleston has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Caught, and that's stuck. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
Great innings comes to an end. Brilliant scoring and a very entertaining performance, but got to go back to the pavilion now.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. On that nicely, good defence. The over ends and no change to the score. Some superb bowling. It's looking tough for the batters to find a way to get the ball away. Dean, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Glenn from the city end. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Power and precision in that shot.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
थैंक यू जय महाराष्ट्र आपके कमेंट्स के लिए. आई एम सो सॉरी, मैं समझता नहीं हूँ, मैं मराठी समझता नहीं हूँ. आई एम सो सॉरी, बट थैंक यू आपके कमेंट्स के लिए.
How will she reply?
Can't get that outside the ring field. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. But yeah, it's plenty from these bowlers.
Well, that just shows how difficult life can be as a bowler. Lifts the ball off a good length, a fabulous bit of timing for 6.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. And caught. That's just superb. Fantastic catch at cover point. Great athleticism.
A good innings, weathered some good bowling and scored freely when given the opportunity, but couldn't keep it going and will head back disappointed.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. On that nicely, good defence. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. It's a very frustrated person heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. That's the end of a brilliant over. Brilliant bowling sees no runs and 2 added to the wicket column. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the city end. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Finds the fielder with that shot. Needs a direct hit. Misses everything. Good bowling in that over. Just the one from it. India are 98 for 5. Dean from the pavilion end. Couldn't get it through the field. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts end all the way.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Knight, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
No, no, no. Terrible shot.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. End of the over, 5 runs coming from it. India are 116 for 5. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. doesn't beat the infield. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Vastrika has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. 6 more. Away she goes into the crowd. It's a big maximum as well.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Sophie.
13 runs added there. India are 129 for 5. Eccleston, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the city end. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Crack. Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nearly gets the edge. Eccleston with a great delivery there. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Nice shot, but straight to gully. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Knight from the pavilion end. Out. Caught. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
This is a great wicket to take. Just look to be building a solid innings and at a really good run rate. It's the perfect time to take a wicket.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Was quick onto that in the infield. Needs to be on target. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Singh, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Nice solid defensive shot. End of the over. Beautiful bowling that just starts to build pressure on the batters. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Massive outside edge. 5 runs added in that over. India, 159 for 9.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Knight shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Trouble. Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything. Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Knight is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Perfectly timed.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
And that's the end of the innings. India have set a target of 181 runs.
Alright, thank you so much guys यहाँ पर होने के लिए मेरे साथ इसको फिर बाद में अपन कंटिन्यू करते हैं. Thank you so much for your love and support. I really appreciate that and मिलते हैं बहुत जल्द. Thank you. Good night. अपना ध्यान रखिए.